Before we identify notes below the staff, there's one important rule to remember. The staff to ledger line mirror principle still works exactly the same. The 4 space notes on the treble staff still mirror the 4 line notes below the bass staff, and vice versa. The 5 line notes on the treble staff will mirror the 5 space notes below the bass staff. Let's see what this means. The 4 space notes on the treble staff are F, A, C, E. These notes mirror the 4 line notes below the staff. Notice that the ledger line closest to the bass staff is E. And as we move outwards, the pattern becomes E, C, A, and F. This is not a new pattern. It does not change the mirror principle. We are simply applying what we call a reading rule. Remember, the mirror principle is use the opposite staff to find the pattern. And the reading rule is always start with the ledger line or the space closest to the staff and work outwards. Now let's have a look at the 5 line notes on the treble staff, which are E, G, B, D, and F. These notes mirror the 5 space notes below the bass staff. Because we are moving away from the bass staff, we begin with the ledger space closest to the bass staff, which is F. And as we move outwards, the pattern becomes F, D, B, G, and E. Once again, this is not a new pattern. It does not change the mirror principle. We are simply applying our reading rule, which is always start with the ledger line or space closest to the staff and work outwards.